What is going on, everyone, and thank you for joining me on another video, the first for the new year. Today I'll be talking about the Benchmade 7505-132 MLK dual action auto knife. This is the newest offering from Benchmade, and I've anxiously been awaiting its arrival. So you can imagine my surprise when it shipped earlier than its predicted time frame. The knife is a Shane Seibert design and bears many similarities to its smaller sibling, the Benchmade 755 MPR. This knife for me fulfills two firsts in my knife collecting. The first one being a gold class Benchmade, and the second being the dual action feature. Being a gold class knife, I have already had my expectations set pretty high, as this is the top tier from the Oregon based company, and I was definitely not disappointed. But with an MSRP of $600, it is steep for a production knife, considering you can buy a custom knife for that kind of money. This knife comes with two flavors. First, the 7505-132 Unlimited Limited version, and the second being the 7505-131, which features lightning strike carbon fiber scales and accents, as well as other upgrades. These will be limited to just 100 pieces and carries a price tag of $1,200 MSRP. Now hopefully most online retailers will give those wonderful Benchmade discount codes. The 7505 being a gold class knife will ship in, you guessed it, an oversized gold box. As you can see, the box is massive when compared to the normal blue or black box. Within, you'll find a nice quality presentation box with a magnetic closure to store the knife in an open position. You'll also find some paperwork, among them the certificate of authenticity with the matching serial number and date, as well as a drawstring pouch that Benchmade is well known for including with all their knives. The handle consists of full titanium frame with peel-ply G10 scales. The G10 is nicely sculpted and provides very good traction all around. There is jimping all around the rear of the handle, all of which are nicely cut but not too smooth, which increases traction. On the presentation side, you'll find the secret scale release to access the auto feature of the knife, which I will be demonstrating later on in the video. The frame is held together by two standoffs, which is great because it saves weight by not having a backspacer and creates a flow-through design which makes cleaning out the insides much easier. There is a thin liner on the presentation side, which I am assuming houses the parts necessary for the scale release. This liner has been skeletonized to save additional weight. The locking side features a titanium frame lock with the scale doubling as a lock bar stop to prevent overextension. The lock bar itself features a small notch to prevent it from straying all the way over to the tang from wear, as well as being notched for better traction for disengaging the lock. The pocket clip is full titanium as well and is styled to accent the overall beefy, tough look of the knife. The clip is sadly not reversible to any position. You can either have it mounted or not. The blade centering is perfect on the knife that I received, just what I expect from a $600 knife. The blade is premium M390 stainless steel with a rating of 60 to 62 HRC. There is a signature Shane Seibert groove cut into the blade on both sides. On the presentation side, you'll find the Benchmade logo. On the reverse side, you'll find Seibert's logo, the M390 marking, and the serial number of the knife. The blade spines features a bit of jimping, which is rather slippery. The fact that it's also rounded does little to help with the traction. The thumb studs are excellent. They are large and provide good traction to deploy the knife ambidextrously. Manual deployment is very smooth. Again, just what I expect from a $600 knife. I did mention previously in my mini review that there is not much detent. You can easily deploy the blade out with a wrist flick. But let's get to the highlight of the deployment, and by that I mean the hidden automatic feature. To access, simply grip the knife securely and pull up on the scale release. The first thing you'll notice is the force behind the deployment. This knife kicks really hard. This feature will mainly be accessible for right-hand use. I've tried with my left, but it's very awkward and I feel like I'll drop the knife upon deployment. I do have to caution everyone that when you close the knife from using the automatic release, please make sure you push the blade closed past the detent ball. You will hear an audible click. Otherwise, the blade will swing back out again. The handle of the knife feels very large and thick in the hand. For me, it feels like a substantial and secure grip can be had. The G10 and rear jimping does a great job of holding your hand firmly in place. Lockup is tight and with no blade play at all. The Benchmade 7505-132 MLK is every bit the quality knife that I've come to expect. This being my first ever gold class knife, I was not let down by the quality of fit and finish. The dual action feature is really versatile in that you can utilize a slower, more sheeple friendly manual opening or of course the quick and snappy auto opening in extreme cases. Sure, the $600 price tag is steep, but most online retailers will normally offer a discount code which puts this knife at a more affordable $360 to $370 range. To sum everything up, this is a very nice knife. If you like dual action autos or Benchmades in general, do not pass this one up. Now at the time of recording this video, there is no information on how many 132s they are going to produce, so snatch one up before it's too late. Well, that's it from me on this review. Questions or comments, please leave them below or send me a personal message. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.